Okay, question 8. In air, the speed of sound as meter per second is a linear function of the air temperature T in degrees Celsius, and is given by the function S of T equal to 0.6 T plus 331.4. Which of the following statement is the best interpretation of the number 331.4 in this context? Okay, so what we have here, this is a linear equation or linear function. Okay, so you can think in terms of a linear model here, and we're trying to interpret the meaning of this number 331.4. Okay, so we try to match it as a linear equation. We know the slope-intercept form for a linear equation is y equal to mx plus b, where m is the slope, and then b is the y-intercept. Okay, and in a word problem or like a modeling question like this, the y-intercept is always some kind of an initial amount. So that's what we begin with, right? So it's a beginning amount. Beginning amount. And then the slope always is a rate of change. Okay, so it's representing the rate of change. So that means as x value increases by 1, how much does the y value change? Okay, whether it increases or decreases, that's what the slope tells us. And y-intercept tells us a number that we begin with. So pretty much when x equal to 0, what is the y value? Yeah, that's a y-intercept. Okay, so for this one, they want us to interpret 331.4. You see, this is the y-intercept, right? So it's the number in the end that we're adding is that y-intercept. So the slope is always multiplied to the variable. So 0.6 will be the slope. So in this question, they're asking us the meaning of the y-intercept, in which we said the y-intercept tells us the y value when the x value equal to 0. Okay, and for this model here, the t value is like the x value, right? And the y value is like the speed of the sound. So speed of sound depends on the temperature, right? So t is like x, and then s is like y. So pretty much here, the y-intercept is when the temperature equal to 0, right? When t equal to 0, our s value should be 331.4, right? So which means when the temperature is 0 degrees Celsius, the the speed of the sound is 331.4 meter per second. Okay, so you go through the answer choices, which one give us the correct interpretation of this number? It should tell us the speed of sound in meter per second when the temperature is 0 at 0 degrees Celsius. So it's actually A. You get the speed of sound in meter per second at 0 degrees Celsius. Okay, yep. So B is not correct. The speed of sound meter per second at 0.6. No, that's not y-intercept. The increase in speed of sound meter per second, that corresponds to increase of 1 degree Celsius. You see, C is actually talking about the slope, right? As the temperature increased by 1, how much does the speed change? Right, that's the rate of change. So that's the slope, right? So that would be the 0.6. Okay. And then D is not right. Okay, so yeah, so A should be, for question 8, A will be our final answer.